Hello and welcome everybody to the New Super Mario Bros. Any Percent tournament this summer 2023. Welcome in everybody. My name is Doom. I'm here joined by Josh.
Hello.
And today we've got an interesting matchup. We've got Spicy Noodles versus Pacasa. Nudes, a former world record holder. Pacasa, I actually forgot where he is at the moment. Should probably check that.
I want to say he has a 23:45. I could be completely off the mark, and that's like an old PB though.
Yeah, mine is just being a little bit slow to load the speedrun.com page.
Okay, yeah, I was right. It's a 23:45. Although, keep in mind, this is a for the first round. This is a best of just one single game, so really anything can happen. We've already seen a few upsets.
Yeah, I think every single game we've seen so far has been an upset. Actually, I didn't see this morning's game, so I'm not sure about that.
I think Lich won that one.
Okay, that's not too big of an upset then.
Yeah.
But yeah, both runners are just practicing 8-6 here. Pretty tough level, very technical.
It's a very good level to warm up just because of how much movement there is in there.
Looks like both runners are pretty much ready to go here. Something they would have done long before they even came into the stream probably is set up their RNG manipulation. There's a lot of random elements in this game, and if you didn't know, there is an RNG minute that we can do. Most runners these days use what is called the Super Minute, discovered by Super, who is a TASer. And I think News is actually going to be going for a slight variation of it here called the mini route. Do you want to explain the two real quick?
Yeah. So the standard one just makes it does two main things. It makes it really easy to get the shell on the second level, which will kind of explain why that's useful. And also, this game kind of has, similar to SMB3, like kind of things on the map that move after every level, and it kind of makes those move in a really nice way. So it's just pretty fast throughout the run. But the version Nudes is doing allows him to, as long as he gets like correct movement and stuff, he'll get another shell in another level, and then in a specific level 5 ghost house, he'll get the mini mushroom, and hopefully you'll see why that comes into effect, but it allows you to play the level much faster.
Yeah, and so right now, here in 1-1, you'll see that both runners are doing a specific number of double jumps. Nudes needs to get a very specific number, whereas Pacasa needs to pretty much get 8. The RNG is cyclic, and with the Super Minute, it's brought down from like a very big number to just 8 various stages, and double jumps increment the RNG. And here you can see it in the background of this level, actually, the wall patterns are special. It looks like they both got blue shell and QSG, so that's good. QSG is the quick slide glitch. Normally, when you're running, you have a certain amount of speed, but when you're in the shell, you lose some of that running speed, and QSG allows you to keep the entire running speed, which is good because you mostly want to stay in the shell here, and this way you don't slow down. It looks like Pacasa did make a bit of a mistake there. About 6, 7, 8 seconds behind maybe now.
I think that's, I can't do math. It's probably 7. This is a cycle-based level. I think there's 2 in the run, and Dude's at least gonna go for the task cycle here. It has a couple tight parts.
Yeah, Pacasa's not getting the task cycle, that's fine though. There's still a lot of room throughout the run to improve times on.
This is a swag space jump there, it looks like. We'll explain that more in a bit, but there's kind of a way to do a double jump with the shell. The shell's like a little broken in this game.
I would say the whole game is pretty broken. But yeah, Pacasa only now just finishing one tower. Not the greatest of performances on that level. I saw a few pixel stops. And you'll actually see a lot of room for pixel stops later on in the run. What a pixel stop is if you land on the very corner of a platform or on a platform that's moving upwards, you have a chance of just randomly stopping completely, no matter what, and it will kill your momentum, and it's kind of bad. Looks like Pacasa also got Miko Cannon there, which sucks a little bit. But yeah, Nudes here did QSG. This is part of the mini route. It makes this level a lot more consistent on the timing, and he needs to get a very specific time on the in-game timer there to do the mini route.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume he got it since he got the double jump. Usually we don't go for QSG if we're not going to get mini out. But now he's gonna get the shell on this level, and he just kind of has to hope. It's like a 6 out of 8 chance, because he'll get the mini shroom in the ghost house level, because that's not consistent yet, but
it's still much better odds than otherwise.
yeah,
I think.
it's 75%. That's pretty good, but that often goes against you when you least expect it.
It's funny, usually when you get a mini shroom out of those random like red bricks or hammer bros, you're like, ew, not the mini shroom. But here, you actually want it.
It can be a bit risky, because if you get hit with the mini shroom, it's kind of, that level, you're dead.
Yeah, it's also a bit hard to control. You're really floaty in the air. So there's not a whole lot you can do if something's happening.
You see Noodles getting hyperspeed here. I believe when he kind of throws the shell and jumps, it's kind of taking the shell speed. Oh, shoot.
Oh no. Well, that has ruined his chances of getting the mini route now.
I did not think that he would do that QSG, because missing that QSG makes it really easy to die. As you can see there. And it kind of sounded like...
slightly ahead though.
That is true. It's a good thing it was directly after the checkpoint, but...
Yeah, that was not an ideal scenario for him.
I think he just wanted to make the race more interesting. Luckily, this level still looks pretty impressive with the shell. I believe Noodles actually plays on an American card, and there's like very, very minor region differences. I think like the only one that really affects any percent is like a tiny load difference in 8.6, which is like really weird on the US version, and I guess also the Australian version, because those are the same. There's like a load in 8.6 that's like 0.2 faster or something.
That's interesting.
But, yeah. And the only other thing that you could like maybe see is that the staircases in this level are like a lot easier to like clip onto in the European and Japanese versions. It's like really minor things between like the two versions of the game. And the runners are also playing as different characters. That doesn't actually affect the run at all. It's just an aesthetic thing.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I would say a majority of the top level runners prefer Luigi, but so far in this tournament we have seen mostly Mario.
This is not the first Mario vs. Luigi race, I'm pretty sure. I feel like there's
I think it's the second. I didn't see this morning's race, so perhaps I'm wrong.
I don't know who Noodles usually plays with, but I think Glitch plays with Mario now. I did kind of briefly mention the space jump, the double jump that Noodles did. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the one that actually saves time here. The shell has like this kind of weird quirk where if you're like in the shell and your Y velocity is 0 in the air, and then you leave the shell in that frame like that, the game kind of gives you another jump, and you kind of have like two inputs you need to do. Just letting go of Y so that your velocity actually hits 0, and then you don't have to on this specific spot because of the setup, but you usually also have to release down on the correct frame, so it becomes either a single or double frame perfect trick, depending on when you're doing it. So it's kind of impressive that Nude's got that on the first try.
I saw earlier he was practicing, he got either 4 or 5 in a row. So he's obviously quite consistent with it.
That's kind of the dream.
Now on to the bane of my existence, 8 Tower 1. It's a very technical level, a lot of moving platforms, a lot of places to accidentally pixel stop. Looks like he's going for the cycle skip, but not picking up the flower. He probably already has one though.
Oh, we usually pick it up at the very beginning of the level. Slight slip up, but no big deal. It's like 1 in-game second. So the in-game time is slightly faster than real time. It's about 3/4 of a second. So that's usually kind of a good indicator of how much time is lost.
Is there a Mario game that has an actual timer that like actually shows you real seconds? Because I'm not sure there is. That's like perfectly accurate.
I believe New Super Luigi U is like 1 in-game second is 1 real second, even though like the original New Super Mario Bros. U isn't, but like the DLC add-on is.
Interesting.
Got to mention this in 8.2, you swim a lot faster with the shell.
Yeah, this is one of the main reasons you want to keep the shell so long, is because you just do 2 water levels. You've got this full water level and then 8.2, the partial water level, so it really helps. Not to mention the fast 8.2 trick. In the past, we would keep the shell for a lot longer until 8 Tower 2 to perform a fast death warp. I don't remember exactly what the trick was called back then, though.
I believe you just called it Q warp.
Oh, right, yeah. But now we use fire instead. There's a new trick that was discovered by Skippy. So it's now the Skippy warp that we do And you'll see Nudes probably get rid of his shell here. He's going to take intentional damage to do so.
Yay for me, Luigi! Go, Luigi!
So I know earlier you mentioned the pixel stops. This is kind of a big level for them, since there's a lot of these vertical platforms here. So we see Nudes using his fire and kind of shooting the fire before he's going to land on these. And that kind of fire animation overrides the pixel stop, so it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's very nice to be able to do that. An alternative, if you're not picking up the fire in this level, some runners don't, until 8.5, you can crouch, as you just see Pacasa doing there. I personally prefer the fire, but it's up to the runner, really.
Probably see Nudes go up here.
Ooh, nice. That's a 3-frame window trick that he just did there.
Yeah, if you crouch too early there, you'll end up falling a bit closer to terminal velocity, and you don't make it. You can sometimes back it up if you're kind of quick on your feet, but it does likely lead to you dying.
Pacasa isn't going for the trick at all, but he takes damage by accident. So he picks up that mushroom there. He still has his fire flower, I believe, that he's going to take in 8.5. Which is where Nudes is about to head. Another cool thing with the RNG that we use now is it makes all of the overworld entities, like the Hammer Bros and the Red Bricks, move to the left only, so they can never cross this bridge, because when they cross the bridge, it wastes like 2 or 3 seconds, and it can happen multiple times throughout a run. So it would be a big problem.
I remember back when a ton of people were grinding for the sub 23 run. That RNG would kill so many runs. I wasn't at that level yet. I still had to deal with the RNG crossing the bridge, but it was just honestly such a problem. I think like someone like statistically like ran a simulation, and like about half of the time something's going to cross the bridge and you lose like at least 3 seconds.
And if you get really unlucky, it can happen, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what, 6 times? 7 maybe?
I think there is 7, but I think that last one might not lose time. I'm not sure. The way it works is kind of weird.
You only like lose time if where the entity starts or ends up at is going to be on the screen, or right, like close to the screen. So it's far enough away it won't happen, but I think it's probably 7 times.
That was a very clean 8-6 of Nudes.
Yeah.
It was almost a 71 with a bonk. That's kind of just crazy. This level has another use of the fireball animation right here. He shoots it right before he's going to kind of grab those ledges. You'd then have to kind of slowly walk or climb across. But instead we just jump off of them using the fire animation.
Very clean level from him. I don't see many runners do 3 fire hops like Nudes did there. I'm pretty sure that is faster.
I'm not sure how much it saves, but I never bother with it.
From my understanding, it's not as consistent like when you land on the next bit.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, 8-8. Pretty interesting level here. You just got to dodge the magma balls there. Get the star. The RNG makes it slightly easier, but you still need to kind of not mess up. Looks like Picasso's struggling a bit there.
Luigi.
Oh, I saw him go for the low percent strat. You can kind of do the same thing Nudes did if you throw a shell at the right time. 'Cause then that throwing animation will give you enough time to jump over the gap. Alright, let's see if Nudes gets... I'm sure he's gonna go for it, but gets this Skippy Ward.
He does, nice. So he got 8-2 first try, and he got this as well, so that saves him a lot of time.
Luigi.
I feel like this would be a pretty good run if he didn't die in 5-3.
Yeah, if he didn't die in 5-3 and got Ghost House with the mini route, this could be like near world record pace. His PB is very close to world record if I remember correctly.
He has a 22:15.
That's
Let's
only
say
4 seconds
0.4.
off.
Yeah. And I believe most of that, a lot of time save in his run is fast 8 too. I think he gets like a third try in his PB.
Oh, imagine if you got it first try. You would have had world record. Alright, Caster starting the cell now. I'm guessing not going to go for Skippy Whoop here. I'm just going to go for the regular Death Whoop. So what it is because this level is kind of an auto-scroller, you gotta wait for this snake block thing to travel, but you can bring it forward by running through that spike bit. Oh no, he died too early!
That is not good.
If you cross the checkpoint just past that bit where he died and then die, you can respawn at the checkpoint and bring the snake block forward.
Yay for me, Luigi.
Despite that death, Noodles is actually on a pretty good pace. Like, this is like a 22-4x.
That is very good. If he gets that, that'll be the fastest run we've had so far, unless Glitch had a faster one. Again,
I think he had a
should probably
22-38, yeah.
Ah. So until today, none of the runs have been particularly fast. We had 2 23s the other day, which were the fastest at that point. Intentional damage boosting there through the flamethrowers and through this Mega Swamp. So that was to go a little bit faster than having to wait. And then going as the small Luigi here, he has to be very careful because it's very easy to die. With that crouch there, like he just did before jumping over the skeleton guy. Wow, how did I forget the name?
Dry Bones.
Dry Bones, that's it. I can't believe it. But yeah, doing that makes it slightly more consistent, otherwise it's more than possible to hit the flamethrower or the dry bones.
Could it be a 708? I don't know if that's been been done in a run. Kinda hard to say. So here we're gonna have Bowser and Bowser Jr. Kind of like a Mario Maker level. And before Bowser Jr. goes in the shell, we're actually gonna see Luigi jump off Bowser Jr., just go over Bowser and hit the switch. And that'll be the end.
Yeah, Bowser Jr.'s hitbox is a bit funky, so it allows us to do this. Very nice
There you go.
from Nudes there. 22 4x. 22 44 to be exact. Didn't quite get to 7 or 8, but very close.
We can watch this castle from Pacasa here. I've taken that switch there a little safe, because it's the hard strat or fast strat is difficult. Oh shoot!
That's
Definitely.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that was definitely unexpected.
And you see the problem with Bowser's Castle here. If you die, you pretty much go straight to the beginning. The checkpoint is pretty much right at the end.
We don't think there's a worse place to die other than maybe one tower.
Yeah, but even then, you can still back it up a bit. The thing with one tower is you're most likely to die on the first Taz cycle, and that's like right at the beginning of the level, and then you can just go to the Toad House, which is one level away. So you're not losing that much time. You're losing what, maybe 25 seconds?
That is true unless you either messed up the Toad House or had to get it because you didn't get the 1-2 shell.
True.
We have some off-screen picture poker. With fake currency, of course. This kind of corridor is kind of similar to those Mario 1 sections of castles where you'd have to take the right path.
Alright, let's see if he gets Bowser Jump. He does.
Here we go.
26-22.
See if either of the runners are able for an interview. I believe those get sent out automatically. conversing with them in the chat. Looks like both of them are down for an interview.
It looks like they're both ready to come in, and here comes Noodles. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a very good run to see. Apart from the one death in 5-3 and missing
Yeah.
the mini route.
Honestly, I'm still like quite upset about that, to be fair. It's like it was a really solid run out of World 8.
Yeah, I don't. You had the 8-2 and everything. I think there was like a second in 8 Tower, but it seemed like a
Pretty
super
much.
clean World 8.
I like basically saved time on every split, like after World 5. Yeah, if the 5-3 thing didn't happen, it could have been a PV by like 3 seconds or something. But oh well, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And Pacasa, and quite an unfortunate run for you. I saw a fair few deaths. Do you have any comments on that?
It was a good run until Gauntlet, because it was like 2347 BPT, which is very close to my PB, and I golded one split. But then afterwards, it was like everything went wrong. Really unfortunate.
But at least golds are pretty nice.
Yeah,
So-
I golded 80.
Very nice.
Get to take that home. Right, so I have the bracket up. It looks like Noodles is going against Sander, and Picasso's going against Yipley in the losers. And I think everything from here is a best of 3.
I believe so, yes. We've still got the Akimaru vs Jubatus match that's a best of 1 still, but
Yeah, but I think all future rounds, including the losers, is
yeah.
best of 3.
Oh, that'll be quite exciting to see, I think. I wonder how many more upsets we'll see.
I'm not sure if there's any other scheduled matches at the moment, or kind of between rounds, but
I think it is.
yeah, we'll definitely see more coming. I know that my race against Telix Fossil is next week.
Yeah, Tuesday next week, I believe.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, just can give our shout outs to Speedgaming as part of Speedgaming Live, they have other stuff going on that you can definitely check out.
Oh. I think I messed up the score thing on the challenge bracket. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
100 points.
That's just what it defaulted to. So I was like, sure, maybe it's a percentage. Oh, I'm sure it can be fixed.
We will see. Well, I guess this is a good time to close out, unless you guys have any closing remarks.
Not from me really, no.
No.
Alright, so again, shout out to Speedgaming for letting us join the tournament. Shout outs to Yipley, big organizer over here.
Indeed.
And that's about it from us. See you
Yes.
definitely next week, but might get something sooner. Might get a race sooner than that. Otherwise, you have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.
Yeah.